Hey, what do you say, people? This is Greg, aka Crazy G, once again with NECR and New England Concert Reviews. And I'm back at it. Yes, I am. We have yet another amazing, gifted, talented musician on the line, and he is none other than Frank Hannon, guitarist for the legendary rock band Tesla. Hello, welcome, and how's life, man?
What's going on, Crazy G? I'm Frank Hannon from Tesla, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm looking forward to getting out your way here in a couple days and rocking out with Def Leppard and Tesla.
I still can't believe that, man. All three of you guys on the same card, simply amazing. I'm very familiar with Tesla. I actually fell in love with Mechanical Resonance when I first heard it. I bought the cassette. I actually lived in Michigan for a time, and I drove back to Massachusetts, and I wore the sucker out. But for those who might not be familiar with Tesla, is it possible to get a brief rundown on the band and its history?
Sure, man. We started off in the clubs in the early 80s, cutting our teeth on the early 80s rock and roll music of the day by Scorpions and AC/DC and Def Leppard. And we were huge fans of Def Leppard back then. And we used to play High and Dry and Wasted, Let It Go. And, we started writing our own songs. And, we got noticed by Ronnie Montrose, who is a guitar legend, who played with Sammy Hagar way back in the day. He was one of our heroes. And he introduced us to the song Little Susie, which ended up on our first album, Mechanical Resonance. Anyway, we loved the club for years, got discovered by different people, and finally we got discovered by, ironically, Def Leppard's management, which was called Q-Crime at the time. We opened for everybody. We were the opening act for Eddie Money, for YMP, any national band that came into our hometown, we opened for them. We started traveling. I quit high school early with the Def to get my diploma as a junior because I was working full-time, non-stop as a musician, and just work, man. We've been doing it for 30 years, and now Tesla is on the road with Def Leppard again, and coming to your town, ready to rock.
Yeah, baby, that's what I like to hear. We're going to get into a lot of the newer things, but I just briefly want to touch upon your most recent release, which came out back in 2014, called Simplicity. Mainly because you guys I don't want to say took a lot of time off, but wasn't there an instance, the album before Simplicity, then Simplicity? What can you basically tell us about that CD?
Well, the Simplicity album, it's part of the new chapter of Tesla. We've done Into the Now, we did Forevermore, we did Real to Real. There was a brief period in the 90s where we had some internal problems and had to break up for a few years. It got reunited in 2000, and now here it is 2017. We've been hammering it pretty hard for the past 17 years. But Simplicity, the title came from the song that's on the album called MP3, which is talking about all the changes. I mean, we've seen so many changes. I was telling a story the other day. They didn't even have cell phones when we first started touring. We always had to call home on a freaking payphone, and the kids nowadays don't even know what a payphone is. So there's so many freaking changes in technology that the album title, Simplicity, just makes sense to me for a title, We always got to try to get back to it, you know what I mean?
Right.
That was the approach we took to making the album, was trying to keep it simple and just write some songs that are simple. That's the idea of that album. But Dave Root, our guitarist, has been with us now for 12 years. He has really been a great addition to the band, and, we're like a well-oiled machine, man, to keep rolling.
You mentioned payphones. Yeah, I remember them days.
That's right, payphones and gas stations, and, it was really, at the time we didn't realize how difficult it was, but, it's funny how technology has taken over, so much so that people aren't really buying CDs and buying albums anymore. Everything is on the cell phone, That's what's great about live music. You're going to come to the concert and hear the music live, and that's one thing that won't change. The good old-fashioned live rock and roll concert.
I had the extreme pleasure of speaking with Phil Collen from Def Leppard a few weeks back, and he explained to me how he is producing a new Tesla CD. What can you tell us about this?
I can tell you that it's been a real shot in the arm to have Phil's positive enthusiasm and energy. We've been independent now since we got back together and trying to do everything ourselves. And to have a guy that's a musician that we respect come in from the outside outside and get some of his input, just like Ronnie Montrose did in the beginning. It really is cool, you know, and a lot of great musicians, whether it was Jimi Hendrix, you know, did Bob Dylan's All Along the Watchtower, you know, get inspired by other musicians, and so to have that outside influence has been great.
Is like the thing almost completed? Do you have a name for the CD yet?
You know, it's in the middle of being recorded and written right now. There's 8 songs that are pretty solid and completed, but the way that we're making this record is like a developmental process, and things keep changing here and there a little bit, orchestrations and different experiments. So I think the estimated date of completion would be in August of this year is what I've been in conversations.
Awesome, man, and I can't wait.
But yeah, it's been really cool. You know, like I was saying, a lot of the great artists collaborate together, and for us, this is the camaraderie that is just so great to have.
Well, my mouth is watering, and I can't wait. Tesla is just getting over a tour and is heading back out next month with Def Leppard and Poison. What can you tell us about the tour you just finished and this tour coming up? I personally would like to know how you keep touring so hard.
You know, Greg, I'd like to know that too. You know, it's the last tour we just finished was a headline tour. Tesla was playing a 2-hour show of all of hits. This tour we're going to be supporting 2 phenomenal bands from our era, Poison and Def Leppard, and we're going to be playing all of them biggest hits and crowd favorite, and playing in big venues. And what keeps us going is the energy from the audience and the support we get from people like yourself. You know, people that still love the music and are passionate about it. That's it, man. If it wasn't for people's enthusiasm like yourself, you know, showing love for the music, it would be very difficult. And it's because of that keeps us going.
Awesome. And I'll always love you guys. I've loved you from day one. As stated, you guys are hitting the road with Def Leppard and Poison early next month, and it starts right here in New England. One in Manchester, New Hampshire at the SNHU Center, and one at Mohegan Sun in Uncasville, Connecticut. What can the fans expect to see from Tesla with these 2 basically opening shows?
Fans can expect to see and hear some high energy rock and roll, a power-packed set of best songs, energy, and some old guys that are still hungry.
Excellent. I have to know this. Tesla has been doing the rock and roll thing for 30 years. That's a hell of a long time, man. Is there any one show that you remember more than any other, and why?
You know, I remember the Texas Jam in '87 being the biggest show we've ever done, opening for Boston and Aerosmith, 2 bands that are from your area, country, that were great, iconic bands. And to open that show in front of 90,000 people in the heart of Dallas, Texas, was something I'll never forget. You know, Brad Delp and Steven Tyler and Joe Perry and Tom Scholz, from bands that were like huge influences on us. They were very cool guys, and they talked to us and treated us as like comrades, and it was really a great experience.
I want to go to your bio on your webpage for a second. In the band's bio, Tesla is referred to as heavy metal, better described as blues metal. Can you elaborate on that a little? And I didn't even realize there was a genre categorized as blues metal. I must be out of the loop.
Yeah, somebody wrote that. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't categorize us really as anything other than American rock and roll. We dabble in all kinds of different influences, metal to country to classical folk. You know, we have a lot of diverse influences from, you know, blues from Def Leppard, early '80s metal, all the way to '70s Lynyrd Skynyrd music. But, you know, I would just categorize it as rock and roll because, you know, we have a lot of different diverse influences, and we've proven that by being able to play concerts opening for Iron Maiden. We've opened for Matchbox 20. We've played with Carlos Santana. You know, so I don't think there is a category really for Tesla other than just American rock and roll music.
And I wouldn't have said it any better myself. We're almost at the time. I'll ask a couple more quick ones and I'll let you go. What would you say is your favorite Tesla album and or track, and why? I know mine is Modern Day Cowboy and always will be, but you have to have one that is more special than the rest, no?
Well, you know, I have to agree with you. Mechanical Resonance and Modern Day Cowboy Cowboy really connects with me because it was the first single we put out on Headbangers Ball. It's one of our best guitar riffs and best lyrics that are still relevant today. One of my next favorite songs would be a song called What You Give, and again, it's one of my best acoustic guitar riffs and one of Jeff's best lyrics. And whenever we play that song live, it really just, the crowd really responds to it, and it shows that it's just a very good thing when you've got a good guitar riff and a good set of words to go together. So I would say What You Give, Modern Day Cowboy, Love Song, those songs are still some of my favorites.
Excellent. Well, Frank, we're right about at that point, and one other question. Other than what we discussed, the new CD, the upcoming tour with Def Leppard and Poison, is there anything else that might be in the works for Tesla in the future we may not know about?
Main things are the new album that Phil Collen is producing and the extensive amount of tour dates that Tesla is doing. And each guy in the band has their own side solo projects and artistic endeavors. Myself, I have my website, frankhannon.com, and I've got a bunch of solo music and stuff that's available that's a lot different than what you might expect, because I dabble in all kinds of different styles of music. There's that, Brian Wheat's got his project that he does, and we're basically hard-working artists, and I would just like to invite people to go to our different websites and spend some time investigating each guy in the band, and hopefully we provide some kind of escape and good times for people to enjoy as entertainers, and that's all I can hope for.
Well, man, you sold yourself to me because, as I stated, I followed Tesla from day one, Mechanical Resonance, first cassette I bought of you guys, and I wore it out, and, I just want to say right now, thank you for taking the time to speak with us here at NECR. Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Hannon, guitarist for the legendary rock band Tesla. I wish you the best, man, with the CD, this upcoming tour, with your own projects, and keep on rocking, man, because I love it.
In the mortal words of Rick Derringer, keep on rocking is right. Thank you, Crazy G. Appreciate it, and everybody keep the chin up, and everybody keep on music.
All right, man. Thanks, Frank.
Thank you. Talk to you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the incredible and talented musician, guitarist, Frank Hannon, for the legendary rock band Tesla. I am, once again, Greg, a.k.a. Crazy G, for NECR New England Concert Reviews, and I'll be back. Don't forget, Def Leppard, Tesla, Poison. Get out to a show. Later. Peace.